We are boys. Gosh. We are boys generally Asian. Muy sexy like tension. I am your jam. Something. Uri kamja. Ah, boy. Oh, it's Friday and I am going to have to skip acting class because I slept another 15 minutes, and another 15 minutes sleeping means almost another hour late to work. Yeah, because I ended up making eggs that didn't turn out right and stuff. Oh my gosh, yeah. I also don't have a good activity at all. Like, I don't want to do my nails, and by nails, I would paint them beforehand, which I'm going to do anyway, even though I should cut them and my thing is at home. Darn it. That's not too bad. It's not too bad of an activity, but someone just did that I hovered for, and she was painting her nails. I don't want to sit down, but do like walking lunges while I was thinking like walking lunges while doing something else. That's not going to work. Stay green, please stay green. No. That's so sad. I thought this was less purple, but I guess it's not. I have some makeup on today. I have Chanel on my face and Dita on the sides of my face. We are boys generally Asian. Muy sexy like Nemian. You are Yoja. I am Oja, I think he says. Uri kamja eyo. Juke. That's exactly the juke I wanted. The dark teal. Because I thought it looked like a Porsche. So yesterday I waxed and I filmed it. So I thought, oh, I didn't feel embarrassed, especially since because of waxing. When did I go waxing? May, more than a month ago. And I wish I would have done a before and after, but I didn't think of this until like I was pretty much done. I don't know how much it recorded, but you could see only one side of one of my legs. So I'm kind of proud of that. Like, I should be embarrassed, you know, body hair, whatever. But I'm kind of like, this is why you should wax. And it's not that expensive. I don't know what's more expensive because you shave every day. Razors, I almost said scissors. Maybe some people like scissor their hair, I don't know. Muy sexy like Nemian. Oh, the blue sky. Yes, I tweeze my underarms. That's how I get rid of my hair. I tweeze it because I don't have that much. So, yeah. What they have here as hard wax in America is different. I wonder if this guy behind me is like my ex's stepfather. It looked like that. I just watched Lily sing, and she was talking about how she sometimes doesn't shave and she's fine with that, and it inspired me. Why would I like keep this taboo thing when that's not who I want to be? That's not who I am. That's not really what I want my life to be like or about. So I was inspired by that, and I made the decision when I was pretty much almost done. Like, oh wait, hold on, I could do this like a to-do. So next time. I'm sorry, hold on. Watch this. That's a cloud. What is that cloud doing? Can you see it? It's like rising above. You're overheating, so I'm going to go. So also why I didn't do YouTube, but also because I literally couldn't, because I'm going on vacation this weekend, so I had to wax. I also just, my brain is not working, and I kind of don't want to do vlogging anymore. I want to like be sort of free, but I feel a lot like Casey Neistat, or Neistat. Oh gosh, I always like butcher his name. I'm sorry. I feel a lot like him, where like it's this love-hate relationship. Like you want to enjoy your life, and when you vlog, you sort of don't. When you vlog, you're so into the camera. You're like, your attention is split, and you don't. At one point, it doesn't feel like you're. That was like so shaky. It doesn't feel like you're human. Like it doesn't feel like you have a life. And then at the same time, sometimes vlogging helps you feel more human and more with a life. Not like, oh, I have a life in this, like how people say it, you know, the young kids say it. Like actual life, living. I don't know. You feel alive is probably better said. So I have this like love-hate relationship. I haven't stopped though, and I just keep trying to like catch up and try to keep these short, but it doesn't work too well. Yeah, so I don't know what to do. But today I was in the bathroom washing my face, putting on makeup, whatever. What does this truck have? That is so cool. I realized that I wish I had nothing to do to edit and I would just have like big videos to plan and do. Kimchi today, and I don't know what I'm actually eating, but I got it because I feel better with my stomach. And I also have some fruit, some blueberries and a couple of cherries and cashews and pecans and other things, and yeah, and asparagus. So I feel kind of like weird again about lunch. I mean, that's not all my lunch. And also I'm not going to go too exhausted and brain fried to come up with a proper activity, and I don't want to do like half of a job, especially because it's my lunch hour, which I'm late to work. So yeah, that's not going to happen. So I'm just going to have a normal day. I feel bad and I feel like 내가 친구 없어요. We are boys, generally Asian. So you overheated. I don't know. I just can't stop. I can't stop recording. I don't know. I'm just burnt out. Have a wonderful day. Early morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. People stole my thing. This is a new person. I don't know who this person is, but she stole my thing. Wow. Anyways, so have a wonderful early morning, late morning, noon, afternoon, evening, night. 早上好,上午好,中午好,下午好,晚上好. Okay, Robin, I'm going to actually come this way. So go. Thinks that I'm after it, but I'm not. I'm just, you're in my spot. Like out of all the parking spots, that's the one you picked. I actually watched a little bit of Aaron Yan last night. The obsession is still there. The crush is still there. I don't really like it that much. All right, have a wonderful day. I was shocked because I was going to go to acting class. Peace, love, and compassion. 안녕히 계세요. 안녕히 가세요. 再见. Bye-bye. 백구린 파. I can't really see if it's recording. Yeah. Hi, hello. I am headed off to acting class. I decided on it. I found a last-minute activity. Good, except I really could have used the shorts instead of the skirt. I don't think I have anything in here. Unlock my car. Darn it. I think I'm having a lot of panic attacks, anxiety panic attacks, which I haven't had properly in a while. Psyching myself out because I had nuts. I had cashews, pecans, and macadamia and pistachios earlier. I just had some of these and I think I'm just freaking out, like, oh my gosh, allergies. This whole morning I did some work, but it was like 50% work, 50% 48-hour film project, because my partner, he writes so much and I write so much, and then I feel like it gets twice as much the more we write, because you take one idea and you can multiply it at least twice. So yeah, my nose is stuffy. I hope it's just like goes away. I took some Claritin. I hope it's not the tree nuts. I guess they're all tree nuts. I mean, I've had peanuts too before. I don't know. I'm just freaking out. Let me see where I'm going and I shall talk to you soon. Freaking out. Okay, bye. Oh, that looks so cool. These glasses. I am so... And this is a panic attack. This is totally a panic attack. Oh my gosh. So I've been talking to him, the partner, 48-hour film project. Asked him if I could mention him in the vlog. But yeah, so... It's been that, and then I had the thought, oh, I have actually a couple people who I want to ask from the past date. So I asked, one said yes, and she might also know someone from, like, crew-wise, but he's working somewhere else usually, so we'll see if anyone can cancel at any time. But right now, this is what we have. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, where am I going? I'm going straight. Is there like 2 lanes? I don't know. Why do I want to say 5 actors? So, okay. Yeah, there we go. It's coming together, but I'm just in that like super... Oh, this house is so cool. Yeah, I'm in that super stressed mode. Super stressed mode. Today's activity is hard to describe. Ideally, do squats while throwing these little magnets into this cup in a specific way. I don't know about the squats. Like this skirt, not a squat skirt. Balancing a book or something on my hand, on one hand. But the idea of, or like doing like that with as good, like I can be worse, but yeah. Another car, another one, ooh, Austria. So that's the thought. Where's my phone? Oh, okay. I don't know who texted me. I'll look at that later. Don't text and drive. I don't have $1, so hopefully I'll be somewhat on time. I wish improv wouldn't be counted as class starting, because especially for this lunch hour session. I don't know, whatever. Okay, anyways, yeah, so stressed out because somehow I have to figure out how to edit all my videos. Again, I say this, I have a month and a half of videos and I have to edit them and be rid of those by the time this starts. So why am I talking? I will go. I'm snapping. Have a wonderful day. I hate to go because I like how I look right now. Not me necessarily, but the image, like the colorful glasses and hard glasses and the greenery and the tan of my car. I don't know, in the sun, it looks really cool sometimes. But it is what it is. I still have to eat and figure out what to eat. Stress, I'm not going to think about the stress. No. Not sure what's going on. I don't know what's going on. Oh, so cute. Oh, it went, thank you, camera shy. It went behind those pillars. The guy just smoking at a tree. All right, have a wonderful day.
1,000 feet, turn left on Fairmount Boulevard.
Bye. This song is what came on my shuffle.
Right on the tree road.
It looks like I have a like swimsuit. We have to have a scene car. Yes, Yoda moment, a car scene. We have to have a car scene just because you're so great. So great. Mwah. Okay. Yeah, hi, I don't have glasses on right now. Oh, it's so hot. It is 81 degrees. It feels like 90 right now inside the car. Let me put my GPS. And by GPS, I mean Waze. Does anyone have GPS besides my mom? I'm kind of upset because I get upset easily.
In 1,000 feet, turn right.
Time management is, I've learned, not necessarily one of my skills. I think I'm decent. I think because I'm considerate to a fault. And as far as something like this where class is concerned, I think I'm amazed at the instructor. How she is, I feel like she's amazing at time. She gets so much in such a short amount of time. But yeah, so she wasn't here today, which annoys me because I pay so much money. So it's annoying in that sense. Like, it's nothing necessarily against the student instructors. But yeah, I'm not the only one thinking this. Come on, I just probably, well, I think I'm the only one that vlogs, but I would probably also be one of the few ones to say it. Oh, that squirrel is just like flying through the grass. It just like bugs me. Like, okay, but every once in a while, fine. And today I knew, I had the feeling and the thought that she's not going to be here. However, I did get something that I'm happy about, which is I spoke with someone. He's on our team, on the 48-hour film project team. So, and he was excited. To see his like excitement on his face was just made it all worth it, even though right now it doesn't feel like it because I'm so annoyed that I didn't get to do my activity. But I really, up until now, I would go above and beyond to deal with the fact that it was dragging on. And the instructor herself, she sometimes like pushes the time limit, but this was ridiculous because I mentioned like, hey, I have to go. I feel like because of how I look, somehow that translates to I don't have a job that is that holds me very extremely accountable for my time, and this is already pushing it. Coming out here is pushing it, and I'm taking that risk. But so that's that was a fun day today. But I'm glad that I made it. I'm glad that I made it. I did second day repetition. He also didn't remember that. He's like, oh, did you do second day already? I'm like, the whole class was like, yeah, she's doing an activity today. So yeah, well, I was going to. I felt kind of like in Romania when the teacher, my math teacher, she's like, I don't know what she asked me or something, or physics teacher, and the whole class is like, yeah, she's not going to be here. I love road work when it just randomly stops. Just a tiny small patch and then makes it all that much more difficult and slow. Anyways, so yeah, so that was class, yeah. One thing though, the second day repetition was okay. Like, I don't feel like I missed out. At least I did that. I got to feel a lot, and I got to feel like very intense and very confused and be more loose with stuff. And I got annoyed because I clearly, to me, obviously not clearly to everyone else or to him, got flustered because I couldn't find my word. I felt it with everything and I knew exactly what I was feeling. Is it, I don't know, am I going here? I don't know. He thought that for some reason I meant, I don't know what he thought, but that annoyed me so much. Like, don't put words in my mouth that are not the words I was searching for. So yeah, can you tell I'm very annoyed at the interim, it's not interim instructor. This is my problem. Like, I have multiple languages in my brain and I can't handle it as well as someone with multiple languages should handle the multiple languages in her brain. So whatever. That was acting class. Yay, got through that. But I'm excited because, like I said, I don't think I finished saying. Like, he looked so freaking excited. I was just so happy for him. Hold on. Yeah, so if you watch this, you know who you are. Friday, June 30th, I asked you, and that made my day. Your excitement on your face, your happiness made my day. Okay, let's go to Whole Foods and see what's going on. And let go of this anger that I have. It's going to go away. By the time I'm back, it's probably all over, hopefully. Okay, let's go. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Okay, I got 1.14 pounds of food, so $10. Woo! And my food in the fridge too as well. So I needed more food. I got a bunch of different things. I got some potatoes and chicken and stuff, so let's see. And I also got plates. I love this. I'm going to come here even though it's further, but they just had a bigger place and a bigger selection, so good times. Slightly less annoyed. I am a lot less annoyed and bothered by what happened in many different ways, but yeah. Also, we had a dead rat apparently downstairs. It's like rats follow me. What's the, not Pippi Longstocking, what's that? Pied Piper, what's his name? Yeah, Pied Piper, right? Pied Piper. I don't know, whatever. It feels like that. Although at work, there are mice here. I'm not even going to mention it to my mom. But see, this is the thing. Like, okay, I'm uneasy and I don't know. Okay, anything important for me to say? No, not really. This is going to be a kind of long day as well of vlogging. I'm sorry, future Arena. I suck at it. I brought my laptop in, but I don't feel like doing anything YouTube. I'm pulled in so many different directions already. I got so excited to be focusing and working on 48-hour film project details. It feels like life again. It was like so dormant until now, so I'm glad about that. I want to make sure that I remain calm and secure and happy with where I am and everything. Like, there's not much compromise. I don't believe in compromise, and I'll let you know why. I want everyone to feel like they got out of anything enough and to feel accomplished, to feel like it was worth whatever they're doing and working on with me. That is different than compromise. Compromise means that everyone's not really happy and not really feeling accomplished. So that's why I say I don't want compromise. I don't believe in compromise. I believe that we can all be happy and work together if we can work together. So where's my phone? Huh? So yeah, I'm excited to get back to work. I'm excited for my waxed. Right now, look at that cellulite. Right now, they're sort of irritated because it takes a while to unirritate. Okay, I'm gonna go. I still can't breathe. Oh, one thing I did want to mention, and I had to go into Whole Foods, but one thing I wanted to mention was, he said, oh, well, she was being kind and you didn't pick up on that, which made it into this weird, awkward thing that carried through the exercise. And I'm like, okay, I didn't pick up on it. And then overall, like, she was being sincere and then you didn't pick up on it. There are moments where, yeah, I picked up on stuff, but I didn't want to stop and think because I was being scolded if I stopped and thought as to, like, to find my words, not like think, but to find my words of, this is the emotion, what is this emotion called? Okay. But overall, like, he did feel that I answered, or that I was genuine and I was living my truth. He just pointed out that it was like not a normal person's truth, and I'm like, well, I'm not American, so yeah, and I am not really a normal person, so yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with that. I'm happy, more than happy, because I don't want to like be the cliche, but that kind of like weirded me out in a way that kind of got me offended. Not offended, angry, because I'm sitting there so much and I see these people and I'm like, oh my gosh, I wish they would make different choices, because yeah, they're genuine, but they're genuine in a way where they know what they should feel or say in a certain situation. Not all, but a lot of times. I don't know. Here's what I'll say. I'll say that to me, this class was an accomplishment personally, a personal accomplishment, a personal triumph, a personal, what do you call it? I don't know, winning day, because that's what I want. I don't want to be normal. If you know me, you know that I don't want to be normal. And I don't try hard at that, but I want to not be normal because I am not normal. And there are normal things about me, like my Aaron Yan crush. I mean, that's really can't get any more normal than that. Well, yes and no. My friend says that doesn't make sense. Why do you like this guy so much that's like so far away? For honest, like so many people have crushes on celebrities that are not realistic crushes. Anyways, whatever. But whatever, I don't know what I'm saying. Today, I'm just like so confused and my brain is just not functioning well and it's irritating. It gets to me sometimes. These comments and observations get to me because it's like, you're not living in the moment right now and taking me in as I am. You're taking me in as your normal average person. And I'm not saying much necessarily just him. I've had this complaint about the instructor since we started. I'm like, she's not catching on. She's not catching on. And then I realized, well, it's not her problem and it's not her job to catch on, even though technically I guess you could say it is, but it's my job to understand how and what is happening inside of me and what I need to work on and what I want to get out of this and what kind of actor. To them, actually, to my guy friend person, this person was great. Like, out of everyone he recommended, I feel like she was the ultimate one for him. So it's like everyone has different things. So when I started being more and more into this class and getting frustrated, I just kind of stopped myself and said, what do you want, Irina? What do you want to be known for or get out of this class? Or what would you want to watch? And I'm not saying I'm ready at all to be watched and to like act and all that. So I'm not saying that. I'm saying you have, in everything that you do, I think you have to be in touch with what is inside of you that you want to get out of it or that means to you or whatever. You can't be there, oh, I'm here and I'm taking in all this criticism and I'm trying to become like everyone else up there. That's not what I want. And by recently, I mean yesterday, I just read that he was disappointed because Alice in Wonder City didn't do so well. And I sort of, I guess, can see why the show didn't do so well, sort of. I mean, it's not worse or better than most other shows, but that's my favorite of his shows. That's my favorite role of his, and I feel like, hold on, BMW the one BMW I do approve of. He has so many good, amazing moments in that. Refreshment didn't. I love Refreshment as a show a lot more, and you have to like what you do. And yeah, so I'm back at work. I don't know if I finished any of those thoughts. By now, I watched some of my vlogs. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is all over the place. Because I'm now like, I don't want it to be too long, and then I cut out important things, and then you're like, what? This doesn't make any sense. So yeah, oh my gosh, it's so hot. Oh my gosh, it's so hot. Yes, I'm going to park here because no, I don't want to park here. Okay. Yes, it is what it is. That was an example of not finishing my thoughts. I do that often, and I'm sorry. Sometimes it's because of my editing, because I just get so sad to have you sit through so much stuff. So I just go off on tangents and I never return to the thought. I'm kind of scared to eat this food. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting into that. I think this is anxiety. I'm getting into that. Oh my gosh, I'm scared of allergies. Let's go. Last time you see this view, because just like this rainy day, I'm in this way. I just got let go. I'm in between tears. Sometimes I'm okay, sometimes I really want to cry, but now I will cry, so just a warning. Because I held it in, because I've become a lot more emotional since I came back from the UK. I remember sitting in Ivan Schwartz's office. He's the president of the film commission here. I came back, and right before going to the UK, I had met up with him and he was saying that he could help me, and then I made this decision to still go to the UK instead of staying here and working with him and trusting him. It was hard for me to trust a man in the entertainment industry and just in general. But well, I'm glad that I didn't go, because apparently things change around this time. So I think I got everything. Oh, I left my stuff in the fridge. I lost the plate. So that was the first time I like broke down severely. I could not believe it. Like before that, I was never a crier in public spaces, and especially in front of a man and everything, and you know, being there asking for help. I need some tissue. I don't have tissues. So it was the first time. I'm sorry, I'm not going to like worry too much about the cleanliness of my eyes right now. And this is almost the second time, because no, the second time was I had a temporary job at this art gallery thing or auction house, and they let me go after like a couple weeks. It was just a shady business altogether, and they saw that I was not up for shady business. I was too not that. I don't know how many times I have to try before I learn to not go for positions that don't fit me. Like I understand coming from their eyes, from like saying this about this auction house. I finally like realized, I don't know if that's why they let me go, but I definitely realized just how wrong that place was for me. Not just from the shady point of view, but like I wasn't doing what even remotely I was loving or liking or anything, and I can't fake it. So anyway, so now I can post all the things I want about this job, because I went through, you know, like I want to quit, I want to quit, I want to quit. My coworker left, and then I'm like, oh, this isn't too bad, and I got excited working with my boss and all that stuff. And to be honest with you, the last week, this week especially, I've noticed, well, she had an interview for someone, but I think it was I don't think it was someone with my position. I think it was someone different. But she had an interview with someone, and I had this feeling, oh, my days are numbered here. Like I have some anger right now building up, because I would have given my 2 weeks notice. I don't appreciate, I feel like that's very disrespectful on their part to not give me 2 weeks notice. That's what you usually do. Anyways, but yeah, like from now on, you know, if I'm going to another job like this, I'm not going to give 2 weeks notice, because I'm tired of the double standard. Like screw that. But so there's also the thought of like, it's not fair that my two coworkers left on their own free will and I didn't. But that's just like, I'm just trying to be honest and present with my feelings and thought. But I feel like that's because they know what they want, and they want this industry, and so they're able to move about and around, but I don't. So I was trying to like stick it out as much as I can here, instead of, you know, trying to go to another job that the same thing, just a bandage, you know, for the time being. Anyways, so I hope I can make it in time. I probably won't. Oh gosh, it's so packed. Yeah, sorry, let's focus. I have like a list, forget that list. It's in the back anyways. It's I don't know where I left off. I know I had 1 or 2 thoughts that I never completed, but basically I was trying not to cry. Sort of did a little bit when I started talking to my boss, because I really, like, even today I was thinking of asking her, not confiding in her, but asking her advice on time management, because I get so overwhelmed and everything. So she told me that we can keep in touch, and if I have any questions going or recommendations, etc. Like I told her, like, I appreciate that. Hold on, let's enjoy this view. This is an awesome view. That looks like quasi tornado weather. Oh my gosh. Is it really? Waze, is this the fastest route? Because it doesn't look like it, does it? Nope, it does not. I love this person like passed me. There's 4 lanes of complete standstill. Where is this person thinking they're going? So funny. Woo! That was a near crash. Wow. Okay. Anyways, so I was telling her, like, I wanted to tell her that I'm glad, because I do have some things that I would want her advice on, but I didn't want to get into it. But I didn't even get a chance to do that, because I just broke down. I just started, I choked up, and I couldn't speak, and I was like crying. So we're holding back the cry. So yeah, it's weird, because I want to like tell people like, hey, so I kind of lost my job. If you know anything, let me know that I can do. Yeah, so we're just going to have a good cry, but I'm going to go and figure out the situation because I have to like hurry along this route, and I'll be back in a little bit and we'll cry some more. You'll cry with me because you're on this journey with me, especially now more than ever. Here's the what I wanted. Like I have a sixth sense about this. I've told my mom before, like a few weeks before, I'm like, my job is not safe here, you know, I can feel it. Like if I don't quit soon, I'll be let go. And she's like, just like stick it out, just like before, just like before. Actually, other people told me to stick it out. She sort of told me that, plus like, let's look for a job, and I have been, and nothing back. Like I think I know that life and the universe is on my side with this, even though, you know, if you don't feel that stuff, then you might not see how that's possible. But this is what I need, and this is what I asked for, and the only thing is, I don't know. This could be like one of those moments that my life will change from now on for the better, or more of the same, because I didn't have the courage to just go for something. So I don't know which one it is, but it's scary. I'm just having one of those like realization moments of, will I have the courage to do what I need to do to have a better life from now on? And will I have the courage to take this opportunity that I was given, this like golden opportunity, because I couldn't quit this job. I didn't have the courage because I don't have money and all this stuff. Well, I think Wendy's it is right now, because I just realized I have like $3,000 in debt, $4,000 almost, credit card debt, and then I have my doctor's, all my doctor stuff. That's on pause. I'm about to break down. So before that, let me check this out. Be right back. Oh my god, I can't see anything! Crap! Heating up. This was not a camera made for vlogging, and it's clearing up and stuff, so I'm going to go. I'm gonna let you go. I'm sort of calm now. I feel like I'm underlying, not calm, but calm on the surface calm. I don't feel like going on the trip that I was planning, even though I have the time. There's a lot of thoughts that are going through my head, and I feel like I wish I could express them more, but I think I expressed enough. I just don't know what to do, but I'm going to like be with myself for the rest of this drive and just think and be and meditate. Active meditation, because, you know, I'm driving obviously. Have a wonderful day, and I shall talk to you soon. I'll tell you how this thing. So I'm going to this appointment that has, I don't know, he does a bunch of different things, like acupressure and Reiki and stuff, like a bunch of different things. So I'm curious. We'll see how it goes. Okay. Have a wonderful day. Peace, loving, and blessing you. 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. Zaijian. Bye-bye. Tegurinpa. Oh, you're seeing so much better than I'm seeing. I've never driven that slow on the highway, even when raining. This is so crazy. It's like monsoon in Cleveland, Ohio. Doesn't this like reflect this situation right now so well? It's like washed out by the rain. Swash everything out. Yep. I don't know if you can see over here the wind.
1,000 feet. Stay to the left.
Pretty crazy strong wind. Okay, we're off the highway, and I was like, as I was exiting the highway, I was like, why am I not feeling anything? Why am I numb, or did I just express it all? And then, as right moments before I decided to vlog again, started crying again. The one guy from class, he just texted me and his email. My friend, I told her, she's the only person I told right now. And then I told her like, hey, I have to drive because it's like really bad storm. It's like, yeah, be safe. And but you know, him texting me, it's like, I'm trying to think, is it? And my mom like, oh, did you make your luggage yet? All this stuff. Although I told her I wasn't going to be home anytime soon. But the main thing is like the 48 hours. I kind of don't feel like dealing with it right now. I feel like giving my brain and self-arrest because it's, you know, that's not going to change. However, I'm also conflicted. I'm also thinking, no, maybe I should just like pretend everything is fine and sort of pour my effort into that. And I don't know what to do. These are really cool houses though, or townhouses, or yeah, I guess townhouses. Maybe I should make myself a little more presentable. Not going to work really well. Oh, I'm still recording. Okay, yeah. So I figured out this weird Stuart's hobbies, trains, cars, and planes. So I don't know what I want to do. Well, why did I even like? I don't know what I'm talking about. Okay, bye. Hi. My voice is so calm in that kind of like, oh, I just meditated calm. I feel so calm. Oh my gosh. I got kind of, not criticism exactly, but a lot of people tell me that they can't read my face. Whoa, sorry, I'm working on it. But let me tell you how amazing this was. I don't want to say amazing, because amazing has like life-changing, all of a sudden so powerful kind of quality to it. But this was, so it doesn't quite go with calm and peaceful. I'm kind of worried about my stomach because I laid on my back. Bunny! Oh, I'm passing this cemetery. I don't know, is that a bad thing or a good thing? Because I was taught, oh, cemeteries are bad, they're scary, they don't take your life away, but you know, it's like a bad thing. I've started to sort of challenge that. Sorry, my neck is kind of stiff. I was on this pillow, which felt great until I tried moving, and then it didn't feel great. It felt like, oh, I'm stuck right now. So yeah, so my neck is a little stiff. Hopefully that will be okay. But yeah, he worked a lot. He like did a map of what was sensitive and what was going on. And we talked a lot the whole session, and I'm very open. I've sort of been cautious with this, and I've been scared to be open because you are taught, you know, people will use it against you. And it's absolutely true, don't get me wrong, people do use it against you. But in this moment, considering the life situation of getting laid off, the pains and the suffering that I'm experiencing, I'm honestly just like more willing to give people a chance, like heal me please, or like help me heal myself. I truly believe that more and more, that I have the power to heal myself. I just need guidance, and I need a little push and help, because I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that needing guidance for something, it's, yeah, we have this power. It's not contradictory to have thing inside of us and power inside of us, and yet to need guidance and help. Because I do also believe we're all one. Getting help from someone isn't exclusive to that person. It's, this person has, you know, figured things out that I haven't figured out, and I just need their help. So I don't know. He went down from my head, from spine, neck, and then my shoulder, and my different pressure points for my spleen and things to like detoxify me, or help detoxify myself. And we talked about, I forget now, but I've heard it before, this certain herb that helps the spleen, and Godwus or something. I think I've had it in one of my teas. Anyway, I got here around close to 6, let's say like 6-ish. It was 5:45, I believe. He said, oh, I might know someone is looking for office help pretty fast and urgent, and I can pass on the information to you. And look at that, look at those clouds and the beauty. I hope that with this YouTube channel, people start seeing me as I am, instead of oh, Arena, you're so negative, and you need to stop. Well, here's the thing. People will tell you, including myself sometimes, to do things that they need to do, that they have issues with, that they need to work through, that they are actually telling themselves by telling you. And that's okay. I've done it. I'm not above that or below that. I don't think there's better or worse. I think it's just human, and there's no shame in doing that. I don't want anyone to feel like they're wrong because they do that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying try to think of that and be aware of that. Not so much when you do it to other people, but when people do it to you, because it can be damaging. I had quite enough anger from people telling me, giving me advice that just didn't sound true because it didn't sound for me. Arena, you need to look at the trees and appreciate the trees and stop and smell the roses more. I'm like, I do. And now I can say, have you seen my YouTube videos? Because every time I'm like, oh, there's a dog, there's a cat, there's a goose, there's a random tree, there's a random cloud. I think it would be kind of weird, unproductive, and not the right time to always see everything. I see everything. As I'm talking to you, I see things that I don't point out. That's when I feel like you need to be aware of what people say to you, because it got to me, it made me angry. Why are you telling me this? Can't you see I do it? No, you can't see because you're not me, I'm me. So I know what I do and what I don't do. Don't close yourself off from people's advice. And when you get defensive, you close yourself off. So by being aware and accepting that this is not necessarily you, it's possibly a reflection of them and possibly a reflection of you, what they see of you, then you just leave it open. You don't have to label it, just leave it open. It is what it is. It can be either or both, and that's that. That cloud is moving against us. And also coming up, there's this wind turbine, this wind turbine that's quite different. Do you notice the difference? Because there's the other one. I can't really. There's another one that's coming up. This is kind of the part of town that I used to live in when we came here. They're progressive, I guess. I miss it. It was very different, a different atmosphere, different vegetation, different everything, and I liked it. I miss it. Oh, yeah, there's a mini one. Okay, so that's what I have to. I know I recorded a lot today, considering that I don't have a job right now, and I don't say that with any ill will, actually, like sarcasm. Hopefully I can edit more. I just don't know if I should tell my family or not, because that's where the stress is. But hopefully this will work out. Maybe I'll wait a week. I'm hungry. It was an interesting experience. He also put this aromatherapy that smells really good. So we're going to go home. We're going to pack and not worry about YouTube or anything. We have plenty of time. Plenty of time. Honestly, I cannot tell you how much Lily Singh has helped me a lot in rewiring my brain. I hope you can hear me, because I feel like I'm so soft-spoken. Partially is because my stomach, and partially just because I'm calm. This is what you get after you put me in the massage thing. I sort of realize there's less need of urgency. She's very urgent, busy, and fast, and quick. She calls it hustle. Other people call it hustle too. She's all about hustling, but hustling smart, more humane, more humanistic. I don't think that's a word. Yes, I have these videos, but it's okay, because I'm trying to switch from a sprint to a marathon kind of thinking, and it's a process for sure, but I'm making progress. I think I'm making progress. Catch myself, and I'm okay with it, choosing my battles and not being so critical and fast. And my nerves have started firing up like crazy right now, and like my ribs here and my jaw. He said it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing that I'm sensitive, but like, I don't know about that. Doesn't feel pleasant for sure, being sensitive, just like empathy. Doesn't feel pleasant to be in pain when someone else is in pain. Overwhelming. This is why I should watch more Heroes movies, because Heroes have this like dilemma of like, yeah, my powers are great, but they also come with a lot of crappiness and sadness. I'm going to go. Have a wonderful evening. I feel though everything is not looking great, I'm probably going to go and cry a little bit, or probably not. I don't know exactly. Not just the job thing, but the pains, the stomach, the health, everything is not looking great. I feel overwhelmed, but at the same time, these are happy tears actually right now, for this minute. Because what I was thinking right before they came on, I was thinking of the 48-hour film project, and this guy who, where's my tissue, is helping me out now, or we're working together. And when I came to this school, I remember going to my therapist and saying how, like, she mentioned something about movie audition or something, and that director or someone, they only wanted to work with this school, something like that, and whatever. Like, and I remember saying, I don't know if this is true or embellished or false altogether, but it doesn't matter, because truth doesn't matter. What matters is that, to me, that was a sign that I was in the right place. And it's not that you've seen me since then. That was March. You've seen me since then, how I've gone through a lot of different things, and I will still keep going through a lot of different things, feelings, thoughts of what I want to do with my life. And I don't have a particular thing. Okay, it's not that great in the camera. A little better. In the lake. Those clouds. I just like those clouds. Look at that. They're like velvet oil painting. So you've seen, maybe or maybe not, maybe you're new to this, but I've been through a lot of differences, and I never shy away from saying that. If anything, my problem is that I want to do too many things that I don't want to. There's not one particular thing, and by saying I want to do acting, it's not for acting's sake. Everything that I do is for this humanity's sake, sort of. And it sounds maybe weird, confusing, pompous, pretentious. Who knows what it sounds like? I don't know. It sounds like something not really great, but I don't know. That's my truth. That's my honesty. I always felt, since I was little, I felt this connection to a bigger mission than, oh, I want to be a lawyer, I want to be a star, I want to be a director, I want to be a writer, I want to be an artist, I want to be an accountant, I want to be a psychologist. Nothing satisfied me, because they weren't it. They're just like tools or something. Some gas is getting trapped in my trachea. When there's signs, when they're powerful signs, I see them. I feel them. I don't really have a choice to believe them or see them. They just are. They're blinding. It's not quite as you see on TV or in movies, that this light shines down and everything else goes black or anything like that. It's just, I don't know how to describe it. I actually don't know how to describe it. But I felt like this school was the right thing. Not just because she said that, but at the beginning there was a lot of conversation, or a lot of what she was saying was talking about exactly the things I'm working and I have an issue with, about, you know, expressing it, being closed off, but that's like such a general thing. She said that sense, but just the specific ways she was talking about that specific thing was exactly what I needed to work through. That's exactly what I wanted to work through. I'm gonna leave you with some more stuff. No battery left. That's cool. The last thing I want to say about him is that he offered a huge discount, because I told him I broke that. And this was truthful. This was not an act. And I mean, you can see it, because I totally could not control my tears. And truthfully, I didn't, without any intention, mention that I was unemployed. And he offered to have this huge discount, and he kept talking. I'm like, okay, I don't even know, fine, you know, whatever. And then when he told me the price, I'm like, that's a huge discount for how much he did. It was incredible. And so again, that's to me a thing that I'm in the right place, and what we talked about and how we talked about things. Again, I'm in the right place. This guy, I really want to mention his name, because I am so grateful to him for helping me and being a partner on this 48-hour film project, is telling me